Okay, this is my Daisy Red Ryder. I'm just joking. This is a Gamo Whisper Fusion Mach 1. Its advertised velocity is 1,020 feet per second with PBA Platinum. Now I'm not using that, I'm using Crossman 22 caliber 14.3 grain projectiles, hollow points. I have one loaded up. It does come with a scope. It's a 3-9. We are exactly at 25 yards. I don't expect to miss at this distance. It's a hit. We'll just do 2 more because it's impossible to miss at this distance, especially with this magnification. Another hit. The pull weight is about 35, 40 pounds, something like that, to cock it. Okay, so we're gonna push it back 25 yards until we get to the point to where I can't tell where my shots are going and we're not hitting anymore. The target's about 8 by 12 inches, steel target. Let's push on back. Just realized I still have my ear protection on. Barrel just dropped in the dirt. This is a suppressed 22 caliber pellet gun, so it's pretty quiet, but it's louder than most people think it would be. Hit. And surprisingly, the gun does actually have a kick or a recoil. I wouldn't really call it recoil, but it's interesting. We are at 50 yards here, if I didn't say that before. Again, I'm just gonna shoot 3 shots. I don't see much point in going more than that. It's really hard to see the target in the sun right now. Okay, I think I see it. Yep, it's really hard because we're shooting into the sun. Let's push it back to 75. It's getting pretty tricky to see the target. I'm gonna have to shoot pretty low here. I actually can't see the target from here. And there's a huge wet spot right here. So I'm actually gonna crouch. It will decrease my stability, of course. Here we go. Man, it's hard to see. Okay, hit. That was a pretty tough shot. The sun's really bright, of course. My stability was a little bit lacking there. Try the same shot. I'm gonna lean back a little bit. Hit. So basically we're gonna go until I can't hit reliably in 3 shots. So if I can't get 1 out of 3, I'm gonna say that's an impractical distance for me. Okay, that was my first miss. It's really hard to see over there. The target's in the shade. It's I kind of painted it dark. It is red, but it's behind a bush at this point. We're gonna push back to 100 yards. In case you're wondering why I'm bringing an AR with me, because I don't go anywhere without protection of some sort. So this actually is 100 yards. I'm gonna show you. So you see where all that white snow is? There's a log right by the vertical log. That's where the target is, kind of like in the that very dark spot in the center. 100 yards, wind's kicking up. Honestly, there's no reason that camera should stay there. I'm about to fall over at any given moment. I'm absolutely hoping that it doesn't fall over mid shooting. There's a thing you gotta watch out for. You're about to take a shot, plop down, barrel pops up like that. 100 yards. Okay, so now I'm just gonna keep on shooting until I can hit it, so I can figure out the hold. It doesn't help that the majority of the target is covered up by a log, so I only have about this much of the target exposed, pretty much just the head, which is probably about 4 inches by 4 inches, something like that. I just can't tell. Okay, I finally hit it. I'm holding about, I'd say about 4 feet high at the target. I'm gonna try to replicate it. If I can do it 2 more times in a row, we're gonna push back 25 yards. Hit again. That was close, but 2 out of 3. I would definitely say that this is not something that I would be comfortable compensating for. Aiming like 4 or 5 feet high over the target, even though I can probably get consistent shots. If you're in some kind of competition and you practice for that all day, maybe. I don't know, let me try one more time. If I can hit it this time, we'll push back another 25 yards. Yeah, I can kind of see the trajectory. It's kind of like a brick. It's a real cool rifle, and I'm sure with lighter ammunition, you could probably get a better point of aim shots. I can hear that hit on steel from this far away, you know, and that's saying something for a pellet gun. You know, the only thing that I don't like about this rifle is the safety. Safety is in the shape of a trigger in front of the trigger, and then in order to engage the safety, you have to pull it towards, you know, the direction you would pull the trigger in. So I just think that's kind of ridiculous. It's a really stupid thing. It does have an adjustable trigger. I have a review on this. You know, I'll make sure and include the link in the description if you want to check that out. But I just wanted to kind of see what kind of ranges we could expect out of this thing. I'm sure if I chose a different shape projectile, I'd get better ballistics. But I chose these because we had some raccoons in the yard, a bunch, and we have chickens. So we didn't want them to be threatened, and I wanted to have a way to dispatch them. That sounds like a horrible word, but if it came down to it, you know, I'm going to defend my chickens. I would definitely recommend this. I got this at Cabela's, and I know Cabela's is getting bought out by Bass Pro Shops, so I got this at Bass Pro Shops. It's suppressed, it's quiet, it's got a nice amount of kick, it's satisfying to shoot, and it's just overall fun and a good value. Have a good day, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.